Alright, hey guys, today I'm going to be making a video on how to throw two different size cast nets. A small cast net, which is a 3.5 footer, and a medium to large size, which is 6 footer. So if you come close over here, you can see that we've got a 3.5 foot cast net with these little leads. Now I don't know who makes the cast net because I bought it a few years ago, more like 4 or 5. But you see the little bits of lead on there? That's the lead line, and this is 1/2 inch mesh, and yeah. So if you could step back a little bit, Dad. Okay, so the good thing about a small cast net is that they're better for if you were to, if for beginners, and they also cast, and if you were to get into like a small space, like in between a dock and a boat or something like that. And there's also if you were to that they cast really far. So if you're put on a dock and you see a big school out like 5 feet out, you can throw this thing out pretty far. Anyway, so let's get to it. So drop the net, and what you want to do is there's generally loops on cast nets, but you can make one if they don't have one pretty easily. So just stick that one through your wrist, and if it's long like this one and you're afraid of it, getting undone, you just twist it around and you make another hole, and you stick your hand through that, and it won't come undone. You don't need to do that. And you may want to keep it like this. Let's say if you're in a heavy current near a dam, that would help. So you don't get pulled out if you're to get caught in current. Anyway, so what you want to do, grab it and just make about a foot size loops, as if you're coiling a wire. When you get to this level, you won't help if you can see this. You grab the horn of the net. This thing right here is the horn of the net. You grab it right here, and you have all the net in one hand. Put it in my right hand is my dominant hand, so I'm putting it in my left hand, holding it right about a few inches from the horn. Grab a bit of the lead line, put it in that same finger, and then with your dominant hand, grab the another bit of the lead line to kind of open it up. Then when you do that, you want to twist and throw, so it will open the whole thing up. So here we go. Now if that were in the water, it would open a full circle. Alright, so now let's get to the bigger net. Alright. So, this is a 6 foot net. It's a Betts Tyzik net. I just got it a few days ago, so it's fairly new. And hang on real quick. It has and because it's a fairly new net, most new nets have a instead of lead on the lead line, it's actually plastic weights, and I'll show you that in just a second. And that's a bad thing unless you're in really shallow water and you don't care. But if you're going into deeper water, this is not the ideal net. But most nets now come with plastic. So if you come close, I'll show you the plastic weights. See how they're just cheap plastic weights? They're not very heavy, which could be a good thing if you're not strong enough. Here, you can back up. If you're not strong enough to hold, I have an awesome 8 foot net, which I still can't throw to this day because it's just honestly really heavy. So if you're gonna make a lot of throws, you're gonna want to make sure to get something lighter. So that's the advantage of plastic weights. They're very light. They're heavy enough to sink, but they're just light enough where you're making a lot of throws and you're not that strong. It'll be easy enough to throw it and not get your arm blown out. So anyways, what you want to do is start off. Just do like you did with the 3.5 foot. Coil the rope, like so, till you get up to the swivel, and you want to grab it right here, grab the line right here, grab the horn of the net, hold up to how high it goes. You may want to do this, just shake it on the ground, or hit it on the ground so it just gets out a bunch of tangles and stuff. And then what you want to do is grab about 1/3 of the net way down from the, actually right around here from the horn. Then what you want to do is grab the lead line, and again make sure there's no nothing in the net. And then you grab a bit right here and hold it right here with your index finger of your opposite, the opposite of your dominant hand, which that's gonna be on my left hand because I'm right-handed. Then what you want to do is go all the way down and grab as far out as you can of the net, and hold it like this in your dominant hand. So you want to repeat the process like this to open the net. So here we go. Now it wasn't a perfect pancake, but it works just because of the angle I was on. But as you can see, it opens up fully, and if it were in the water, it would pick up quite a few minnows. Especially if you these nets are better, you know, of course, to catch larger bits of fish without having to throw so much times like the smaller cast net. But yeah, so that's pretty much how to throw 2 different size cast nets. I hope this taught you something, and that's it.